Holly. Welcome to the final installment of my perfume collection and declutter. This tub is where I store like all my perfume because I don't have any way of displaying it or storing it in a really pretty fashion. So it's just as safe and as controlled as possible. That said, there's some different sections in the box. Also, there are 3 fragrances that I have that are not in here. They're in a separate section with my indie perfumes, which I kind of consider an entirely different collection in and of itself. So those indie perfumes are not in this perfume collection video. I'll do a separate indie perfume video at some point. But before I get into this, I will tell you the fragrances that are not here. There's 3 of them. The first one is my decanter of Tom Ford's Soleil Neige. I'll put a picture up. This I like to keep upright because I am always a little bit afraid of leaking. So I store it upright and it doesn't obviously fit in here. The second is my bottle of Maison Dior Cheval Blanc. Now, this is just the box for Grand Ball. I showed this in a different section of the video. This is the 4.2 ounce. The bottle of Cheval Blanc I have is the 8.4 ounce. So it is double the size. And it's too big to fit. So I put it in a separate section. And then, I'm sorry, it is hay fever. The third one is my Maison Christian Dior Eden Rock that I had originally had all my Christian Diors together in one spot. So it's still away. So anyway, those pictures of these will be there. They're literally in a box just off a camera. So let's just start going through this. Right on top is Lady-Shalott. This, I have tried to declutter this a million times. I cannot get rid of this to save my life. So I am going to keep trying to declutter it. I may just give it away to somebody, but this is going away. I have from Collage Panther Fangs. I ordered this directly from Flavius Collage and I love this fragrance. This was done by on the screen. This is a jasmine heavy fragrance. It's a jasmine and oud. It smells very potent. It is very potent, especially you can see how dark the juice has gotten. I've only had this for 2 years, I think, and this is incredibly potent. So definitely not getting rid of these. All of my Collage fragrances I adore and would never get rid of. Next we have Lavender Extreme from Tom Ford. This is the 50 ml. This is a 50 ml bottle. I got this at the cosmetic company outlet. This has been discontinued. This is my favorite lavender fragrance, like of all the lavender fragrances I own. So I won't be decluttering this. This is just an empty box. I don't know. This is the box for Lush Lust. I need to do something with empty boxes because they're just in the way. They're in the way. I have from Demeter Fragrance. This is not a pipe. Now, I mentioned in my last video the Magritte fragrance from Ghost Ship that I purchased because he's my favorite artist. It's the same with this. I purchased because this is my favorite artist, my favorite painting. But this is actually a really nice tobacco scent. It's very inexpensive, so the lasting power is average. But if you want a tobacco scented cologne, this is not a pipe from Demeter is a great option, especially for layering. So this one I will not be decluttering. I think we already see a trend, but I have got to get rid of some things. So I have from Virao, I have Georgette, and I had Witchy Woo as well. Witchy Woo was a heavy patchouli fragrance, and I ended up selling it because it was just a bit too much. But Georgette is a rose patchouli, and this one, I'm going to bring this out for the spring time with the weather not being too hot yet, because this is a really nice springtime fragrance. I want to keep one of my Virao fragrances, so I'm gonna hold on to this one for now, but I don't love it. I just like kind of love it. This is just the box for Rienne. I'm actually gonna put Rienne away. We have I Am Beautiful from Theodore Scalatinis. This one is my second bottle. So this one I'm going to bring out to use. Also, we'll be bringing out Kilian's After Sunset. This goes in and out of my rotation. I've tried to declutter this a few times, and one time I actually had like a sale lined up for this, and I ended up kind of freaking out about it and backing out, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep that. The bottle for Acqua di Parma Pionia Nobile, that will stay out. We have a Lab on Fire Paris LA. This is the Coca-Cola and lime one. I'm gonna bring this out for the summer. It's not getting decluttered. But I should honestly, I don't know about if I should keep all these boxes or if I should toss some of them. I don't know. I have a love-hate relationship with the boxes of my perfumes. I have Gallivant Tokyo. This is a great Hinoki fragrance, and I did have it out for a while. I've used quite a bit of it, so I put it aside because it was getting, it's only a 30 ml bottle and it was getting a lot of love from me, so I didn't want to use it too much. This is Maison Louis Marie Bois de Valancourt. I have both the oil and the perfume. The oil is in here, the little mini. This is my airplane fragrance. I actually don't wear it any other time than when I travel. So, I mean, you can see there's a little bit of a dent there, but I really don't wear this any other time than when I travel because it's very comfortable and non-offensive. So, won't be decluttering that. Am I going to declutter anything? This is a really good question. What's down here? Oh, I have a smaller bottle of it, and then I took a Serge Lutens bottle because they're refillable and put the rest of Black Lord in here because the refill bottles for Kilian just stress me out once you've used them, so it's kind of, it looks like that now, but that's not getting decluttered either. In this Jo Malone box, we have Eau de 34 or Eau de 34 from Diptyque. This is the cologne or the Eau de Toilette version. This I should bring out for spring. And then I also have my White Jasmine and Mint. This is questionable. This is a fragrance that I don't love, that I don't want, but that I don't try to sell because I don't even know how to, like, I don't even know what a potential buyer for this would look like. I'm actually going to go ahead. I'm going to take out that and try to wear it some this spring. And I'm going to put orange bitters in there. All right, so these boxes are all boxes, not individual perfumes. And this one as well. This is not all of, a lot of my travel sizes and smaller bottles. Oops. I have my H&M Cherry. This is a 15 ml fragrance, but it's the most delicious cherry. It smells like the filling of the McDonald's cherry pies, if you remember those. I wish they made them still. I love those. I have some decants that I made. I have some 15 and 10 ml purchased fragrances. I have some travel fragrances. I'll just go through them really quick. I'm not going to go through the decants. This is Keiko Macheri's Locum. I purchased that, and a Guerlain from the same seller. From Bourbon French Perfumes, I have Mon Amour and Sweet Olive. I have a bunch of these Pinrose roller balls that I have been working on decanting into sprays. I have my Bottega Profumera Polianthes. This is a 15 ml. This Eau de Cartier set has Eau de Cartier, Eau de Cartier Concentré, Eau de Cartier Essence du Bois, and Eau de Cartier Goutte de Rose. Then I have my Cinematic Infusions Absinthe. I have Atelier Cologne Orange Sanguine. I have Erin Iris Meadow, Erin Ecat Jasmine, Replica Sailing Day, Miu Miu Twist, Atelier Cologne Iris Rebelle, Bath & Body Works, two from Bath & Body Works, I can't tell what they are. I have Atelier Cologne Sud Magnolia, Cafe Tuberosa in 7.5 mils. I have Frederic Malle Lipstick Rose. I have two Prada Luna Rosa. I have Clean Reserve Radiant Nectar, and I have Victor and Rolf Flower Bomb Nectar. So definitely a selection up in here. I just don't want to just spend a lot of time going through the travel sizes because I didn't talk about any of the other travel sizes. Okay. Then I have Tom Ford's Shanghai Lily. This is my favorite from the Tom Ford's high-end, whatever they're called, Privé collection. It was discontinued. So I have that I have J Scent. This is Ramonet. I should take this out for the spring as well. I've decanted this one a bit. It's not totally used by me. So then I have a bunch from Theodore Scalatinis. I have Lily. I have Royal Orchid. I have Plumeria. And then I have Emoziones Elisheva. So this is a really nice light gender neutral fragrance. It's very perfumey slash cologne-y. It's good for, I like to wear it for like nice occasions, dress up occasions. But it's quite pricey, and I think it's hard to get. Another Theodore Scalatinis. This is Alluring Fig. Then I have a 30 ml bottle of Iris Rebelle from Atelier Cologne, because after I bought that travel size, I found this at the outlet for a very good price. And so I bought that as well. I feel like I should declutter that. Okay, we're going with the gut feeling. We're going to declutter that because I just never. I traded someone for this. This is La Nuit Trésor Intense. I really, really like it. The bottle makes it hard to store. It's just a partial bottle. I don't even remember what I traded for this, but this scent is so good. I really like this. I should remember these things during the appropriate seasons and bring them out. This is just the box for my Dirty Violet. Yeah, this is just a box. Let's take that out. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet, but we'll take that out. So here's this is Byredo's Mumbai Noise. This I talked about in a video when I got it. I still really like this, but it's just not the right time of year to wear. And then down in the corner, I have a little bag which has some loose things. So let's see what that is. I'm trying to go through this as quickly as possible, but I really hope that it's... So I have my Jean Paul Gaultier Classique Eau de Toilette. This is Classique Eau Fraiche, not Eau de Toilette. This is one of my favorite summer scents. I should bring that out. I have a partial bottle of Vintage Angel. I should put this with my other Mugler scents. And I have my Nuxe Prestigious Parfum. I was using the oil for this the other day, and it was so good. It made me really sad that I had sold my full bottle of this. So I'm going to bring this out, and if I use this up during this season, I will buy another full bottle of it. Okay. So in this box, we have a discovery set from Theodore Scalatinis. This is the discovery set of the eau de parfum, like the extracts. So musky rose, tobacco maniac, leather iris, santal wood, and then I have one of alluring fig. I really love leather iris as well. And these are just, I have them for reference. I've got, this is from Collage. This is my custom bottle for Metaphor. I'm not sure the whole name, but I love this fragrance. It's like a musky citrus. And the bottle was custom painted, and the wood cap was hand carved. Should bring this out as well. I might leave the cap because it's a little chunky. Then this is also Collage fragrance, but it's no name. I don't know whatever it ended up being. If anything, it was just a fragrance in process that I purchased in this gorgeous hand-carved wooden cap, hand-painted bottle. The fragrance is very earthy, very musky. It's got like a very dirty patchouli, but there's a little bit of watery floral in there as well. Super unique. I don't think that it ever became anything, but so it's a one-off. Like, these are not ones I would sell. I wouldn't even be able to put a price on them. I know what I paid, but I don't know what I would how I would price them if I even wanted to sell. And then I have my last little bit of the Serendipity 3 Serendipitous. After I discovered that this was like gone, basically didn't exist anymore, I stopped using it so much. And so I'm going to just put the Theodoro Scalatinis set stuff in here as well, because why not? On the note of these custom, these one-of-a-kind collage fragrances, obviously I've, dealt with Flavy's collage several times when I purchased these, and he's a wonderful man. Absolutely support his brand. Please support his brand. Speaking of collage, I also have Oshun from them. That is one of my favorite amber ouds. I don't want to spray it now that I've sprayed several, but Miguel Matos also. So Miguel Matos is the perfumer for Oshun, also for the perfumer for Jungle Jezebel. I can't believe I forgot. And then in this box, we've got some body sprays, my Forever Red Vanilla Rum Eau de Parfum from Bath & Body Works, and a bunch of other little body sprays. I'm going to take Coco Cabana out and put Shirosa 71 in, because this is the kind of season that we're in, and I love Coco Cabana. Not so much a fan of the newer whatever one they did, but well, it is what it is. Okay, moving on. We've got, this is a different box. Okay, oops, sorry, my bad. All right, so this box, they're all what are these? They're all subscription boxes. So here is my bottle of Jasmine and Cigarette from Italie Blanche, the backup of the Givenchy Pour Homme that I think I mentioned in a different video. This is my bottle of Aqua Allegoria L'isolea, one of my favorite Aqua Allegorias. It's a little bit older. I think it's from like 2015 or 2016. I'm going to take that one out. Inside this Montal bag, this was from Chocolate Greedy, but I put my other Aqua Allegoria to keep it from getting damaged. This is Winter Delice. So this is a discontinued winter fragrance in the Aqua Allegoria line. It actually was part of a 4 Seasons collection that was released, I'm not sure when. I can put it on the screen, but I don't think it's gonna. Anyway, I bought this from a seller online who was cleaning out their closet and found it and was like so happy that they found someone who wanted it for their own collection, which was me. And I was so happy to find it. This is from my grandma. She gave me this because she knew that I liked perfume. It's the Elizabeth Arden Green Tea and Cucumber. I don't care for the scent. I don't really like green tea fragrances, but it's for my grandma, so I hold on to it. This is my bottle of Dior Addict. This is the Extrait de Parfum. So this is in a 40 ml. Is that 40 ml? Yeah. Anyway, so you can't get these, like, you can't get this like this anymore, so I don't use it that much. And then just my husband's backup bottle of Acqua di Gio. This is actually the Profundo version, which I like a little bit better than the original. If you were wondering my opinion between the Jasmine and Cigarette from Italie Blanche and the Jasmine Cigarette from Heretic Parfums, this is easier to wear, Jasmine Cigarette. The Heretic one is much more photorealistic and it can be a little overwhelming. I'm not sure if anybody cared, but there's that information just in case. Because of how long this video got, I am going to split it here, but I did want to mention one other perfume that is not in this box, that is in the other box with the Dior and Tom Ford, and that is my Bond number 9 Las Vegas perfume. Now, this one is the Saks Fifth Avenue Las Vegas limited edition. Supposedly only 450 of them were ever made. I don't know if that's true, but that one is also there. Please check out part 2. It'll be up soon, and there's lots of goodies for you to see. Mwah!